Hello everyone, my name is SiC and welcome back to my playthrough of Factorio. I just found another problem with my production line here because, well, by the looks of it, we are producing enough of these copper cables, but the put through, or like the output of it, is absolutely wrong. Because if we walk up to the north here and we'll have a look, you can see that these three production facilities and these two as well, sort of, basically are not producing enough. Basically, these guys are almost constantly static and not actually contributing anything. So that is something that we're going to have to fix. And what I thought I would do was a pretty simple fix, actually. Let's see, we want to have this guy disappear, this bit of track as well, and then we will simply add these things over on this belt. I think that way their production will be a little bit better used. So let's make sure that we pick up all of this stuff. You as well, let's pick up that thing. Now we're going to turn these things around. Little bit of a hassle, but not too much. Alright, we can get rid of that part as well. All of this stuff is fine, but we also need to expand on our production of copper, basically, because you can see it's not enough as well. Alright, there we go. Transport belts. So we're going to go through the copper field. We're going to go down. And we're going to add an underground cable over here. Can come out over there. We're going to drag it all the way down over here. Let's see, we have a bit of a ways to go. So I guess we're going to have to cut some trees to make this work. And that is fine. It's not too much work. Let's see. Almost there. Yeah, we can make this work like that, I think. Alright, we do need to make sure that these things end up on the proper side of the cable, I think, or on the proper side of the field, I think, because I'm pretty sure something else has to join, yeah. So the plastic bars have to join that thing as well. So we need to make sure that these guys actually end up on the right side. So we will add this thing like so. This tree needs to go. That tree needs to go. You can have an underground transport belt. These trees need to go as well, just so we can keep an overview of what's going on here. That tree can stay, however. I don't care about that tree. There we go. Ah, I guess we're missing one. There we go. That should be enough. Alright, so we can clearly see that these guys are not actually getting enough copper cable or copper plates anymore. Most of these things are being used up elsewhere. That means we probably need to redo this entire setup that we've got here, because it's a bit of a mess, to be sure. Alright, we also need some steel furnaces. We don't have any stone bricks, but we can get some. I've actually made it so that our wall production is temporarily halted completely. We can get some stone bricks. And we can make some steel furnaces now. They are a lot more productive than the regular furnaces, the regular stone furnaces. So we will use those to expand upon this area. Let's make sure, however, that we put a maximum distance in these belts, because that is a lot better. Allows us to add more belts along here if we need them to be. Let's hook these things up. Let's drag these along. Let's see, I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to want to do this at this moment in time. We're going to try to make it work, however. These things need to go. I've got too much shit in my inventory. The pipe to grounds can go into my inventory. Alright. So, let's see. Of course, I have to start over here. Leave one space in the middle. And then we can leave one space for every two. I think that is going to work out, because if we use the medium electrical poles, yeah, there we go. That works out nicely. Alright. Oh, one space in between. Then we have 10 more. We can put those on the other side. And this is probably going to produce way more than we need again, but that's fine. At some point, we are going to make use of all of this stuff. Alright, let's hook all of this stuff up. We do need, let's see, several more long-handed inserters. Meanwhile though, we can put some short-handed inserters. Maybe we'll just mirror this setup. Let's see. Oop, too far away. Also, we're going to need more medium electrical poles because we don't have enough by the looks of it. Let's place these down as well. We should probably get some lights too. Do we have lights? No, we don't. Not enough at least. Alright, long-handed inserters. Later on we should be able to make robots, and these robots will actually be able to build blueprints. Like we can copy and paste this area and store it as a blueprint. And when we do that, actually these robots will be able to construct new setups like this, and we don't have to do it manually anymore. That is really cool, but for now we're going to have to still do everything by hand. So let's see. We're also going to need some steel chests. Let's see, we are also going to place some lights, because I like to see what I'm doing at night. Let's see. Alright. Lab Research Speed 3 has finished. This is something that I did in my free time, because in my free time I've actually been playing this game a bit as well. And I've been placing down some concrete paths, which is not so interesting for you guys to watch. So I did start research speed a little bit. Grenade damage could be nice. Probably what we want to have at this point is... Let's see. Wow, that is a lot of stuff. We're not going to do that one right now. Let's see, we have a beacon. Transmit the effect of modules. Nah. Gun turret damage. Yeah, why not? Let's research that one. It's always good to have more damage in our defensive systems. Alright. We've got some steel chests. Now we just need to place them down. Make sure that we have enough storage in case our machines stop working for a bit. And it looks like we already have too little production of copper. So we're going to expand on that as well. Let's see. These guys need to make sure they put stuff out here into the boxes. You guys over here, and hopefully we're going to have enough. Yeah, we still have some stuff in our inventory. Not a whole lot, but we still have a few inserters. Alright, let us have a look. We need to have electrical mining drills. So let's make a few of those as well, because as you can see, this is not enough. It's hardly even reaching our new area up here. So yeah, that is definitely going to have to be fixed. Right, probably what we want to do is take away this area as well. We're going to have to redesign this part. Let's see, you can go, or apparently you can't go. Let's see. Let's put it like this for now. Did we finish some mining drills? Yeah, here they are. Alright. So some of these trees are going to have to go. Come on. One more tree. Quite a few more trees now. Alright, you know what? I'm going to do this and we're going to skip ahead a little bit. Alright, so we've placed a few more down. And this should provide enough materials for us to work with, I think. But if not, we're going to expand on this a little bit more. But I think, meanwhile, our power satisfaction has gone down as well. And this is another thing that we're going to have to fix. And actually, in my spare time, like in my free time, outside of recording these videos, I've actually been making some changes, or actually been building some stuff as well. And that is something that we're going to want to try to do right now. And let's see, we probably want to place it somewhere out of the way. where we're not going to build too much stuff, so I'm not going to build it over in this area, but what I'm talking about are solar panels. We're also not going to build it here because we might want to have another train at some point in the future. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to go towards my outpost. I'm not sure where my train is. Have a look. It's in the outpost at the moment. But yeah, this is a big amount of space that we're not actually doing anything with at the moment. And I don't think I will actually do anything at all. So what we're going to want to do here is place some solar panels. And we're going to start, I suppose, right there. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a little area like so, with one space in the middle, and in that space I will put a medium electrical pole. Right, and I think it will space out in such a way, no, not quite. Let's see. Yeah, that is going to work out nicely. So we're going to build a few more of these. Let's see, do we have any more in my inventory? No, not at the moment. But of course this is going to have to be hooked up to the regular power stations as well. And there's a benefit to this as well, because if the aliens chew through these big electrical poles on the outside, this space is going to have its own power supply. Of course, the solar panels only work during the day and not during night. So that is another thing that we're going to have to fix, and actually build some accumulators as well, which you can see right there. And we're going to place those, I don't know, somewhere up here, I suppose. Why not? Going to leave this space like so. And these things are a little bit smaller, so we can work with just small electric poles, I think. Let's see how this works out. Yep. That works for me. Alright. I do want to have this to be a little bit evenly spaced. So we're going to place another one down there. We're going to have another little light in here. And then of course we're going to hook this stuff up as well. Let's see. Maybe right there? Yeah, that works. Right. So at the moment, I don't think we're actually producing enough electricity. No, we're still not producing enough. So that is why you see these things still flashing red. Because we're not making a surplus of energy. All of the energy we're currently producing gets added onto this, or once we produce too much stuff, basically. Once we have an overload of power, that is when this stuff will fill up, and that will be useful during the night. But at the moment we don't have nearly enough of these solar panels, so we're going to have to create some more. And actually we should try to make a production line for solar panels. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do that. We have steel plates, we have electronic circuits, copper plates. I think what we're going to want to have to do is we're going to want to create a whole new setup. And we're going to create some electrical furnaces. We're going to create... Yeah, we can make this up here in the outpost, actually. That could work. It's going to take a little bit of time, though. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to figure this out for a bit. Alright, so what I've done here is I created a bit of a mining operation for the copper in this patch that we weren't previously using. And it's going up here to some new electric furnaces. And I guess, yeah, another research has been finished. The grenade damage upgrade, that one is nice. Let's see, gun turret damage, we won't be able to do that one quite yet. Let's see, we will do grenade damage 3, nah. Let's do bullet damage, yeah. Anyway, so we have electrical furnaces, which means we don't need a supply of coal up here. However, we do of course need more electricity. And what I want to do here is, because we are going to need, let's see, copper plates. I'm going to use this side of the lane for copper plates. Let's see, let's also expand this up so this is actually producing as well. The copper plates on this side are going to be used to create electronic circuits. And to do that we need copper cables. So we are going to line these guys up. Let's see, we also need just iron plates and copper cables, right? Yeah. Alright, so we're going to go along the bottom here. And I guess we will make 4, because why not? let's be thorough and expand, but actually we want to line these up like so. Alright, let's see, medium electrical poles, one in the center on each side, like so. And these guys, crap, that doesn't line out quite as nicely. Alright, this is going to work out. Alright, we do of course need an underground belt right there. We will also need some working lights because, Jesus Christ, I'm blind as a bat at night. I'm not happy. Alright, so these guys are going to make copper cables. Right, we should of course make sure that these guys are also producing, but we only need a small electrical pole right there. That's going to be fine. We're going to need some of these guys. And I guess that was the last in my inventory, so let's make a few more. There we go. And then we will have this line along this side. And that one is going to hook up to iron plates. But the iron plates are going to have to come from somewhere else as well. So let's see, we will hook this up like so, make some room to expand upon it in the future. This is going to go up. Now we're going to have iron plates come in from the side, like so. But we still don't have any production of iron plates. So what we're going to want to do here is we're going to mimic this setup on this side. Let's see, go along the bottom here for a bit. We're going to leave one space in the middle of these guys. Yeah, that's going to work out nicely. Alright. Man, we need more. Alright. Then, the next thing that we want to do is we are going to have a splitter in here. And we're also going to have, let's see, it's going to go along this side. That's going to work out just about perfectly. Alright, so we're going to have a splitter. That splitter is going to go off in this direction. These guys are going to go up here. And that one is going to hook up to there. But of course, we first need to create this stuff. Alright. Very close to having the splitter. We're going to place that one right there. We do need to be careful of these trains because we're working around the tracks and that is asking to be killed. Alright, so we're going to have half of our iron ore go down to the smeltery here. It's going to be smelted, it's going to add on to this area right there. And then this area, let's see. I have one too many by the looks of it. This area is going to make the electronic circuits. Let us see. Alright. You guys are going to add it over there. And I need to keep this stuff as compact as possible. You know, that's the thing. We don't need a whole lot of production here, I don't think, but we do need some. Right. Oh, this works out nicely as well. It hooks up just the way we need it to. Right, let's put also some lights, because, well, like I said, I like light at night. We do need some more. We're going to need some over here as well. There we go. Alright, this way we're still going to have iron ore production going by train over to this area. These guys are then going to have to, let's see, we need electronic circuits, we have those. Copper plates, yeah, so the copper plates are going to have to line up with this line right there. And the way we're going to do that is, let's see, yeah, that was okay. These guys are going to put it out over there. This is going to go up. down here underneath, I guess like so. And I think actually what we are going to need to do is we're going to make sure that these guys are hooked up to that line right there. So we're going to keep a little bit of space. Maybe keep 2 spacings, like so. That's going to work out better in case we need to have any underground belts. You guys are going to go up, and that's going to work out quite nicely. Alright. So now what do we need? We need to have, or we need to make sure that these guys still need to produce. We don't have enough copper ore coming in either. We're going to have to expand upon our mining operation a little bit. And of course we're going to have to make sure that these guys have power supply as well. Alright. More copper ore. It's okay because we can use this entire field for that specific purpose alone. Alright. Power. There we go. Get some lights. This might still not be enough. I'm not entirely sure, but we will see. Actually, we might as well just add some more onto this. Alright, so I'm going to add this side. This side. Actually, this should probably just turn around for the future. This guy, yeah, he's not going to have his opposite side attached to it, but that's fine. There we go. Alright, and then of course we need power. And lights. Right, these guys are now producing. They are a little bit slow because they're not getting anywhere near enough electricity, but that is exactly what we are working on at this point, of course. Alright, then we have our last remaining ingredient, which is steel plates. And we are making enough steel plates over here. And actually I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to use the train for this. I'm just going to have a splitter. Let's see. Do we have a splitter? No, we don't. We need to make one. We're going to split this off, I think. Or actually, we can probably use these two right there, because they haven't been used for anything so far. And this is backed up, so that's fine. We're going to leave it backed up like this. And actually, we probably could use this guy over there as well. And we could use another splitter to make sure that these guys are actually lined up. Or actually using both sides of the belt, because otherwise there's no real point. You know, we need only a third belt, or a second belt, not more than that. So let's see, we want this to follow the rails as closely as possible. So we're going to start off along here and drag it out. Alright. So we've got steel incoming. And we're going. I'm going to have to pick up some resources pretty soon as well. Alright, and you, sir, can go up and follow this area as well. Alright. And then of course we're going to make sure that this all ends up in the correct place. And yeah, let's see, the way we're going to do that is we're going to go along the right hand side here, I think. Sadly, that does mean that we're going to have to go use a few more underground belts. We're going to have another one over here. And actually this is going to get in the way of well, actually, no, we don't need to have gun turrets over here, so it's not going to get in the way of gun turrets. Alright. These guys are going to go over in this direction. And we need more iron plates. Luckily, we are producing these now as well in this area. So let's suck up a few of these bad boys. There we go. Let's get another underground belt. Alright, so now we have the 3 components that we need. But now we still need to have assembling machines. So let's get 2 of those. The blue ones are what we need because they can combine more than 2 items. And we need more than 2 items to produce this stuff. Let's see. We will have the first one right there. And the other one can go on the other side, like so. Alright, next research. Circuit network, why not? We are going to need even more stuff. We don't have enough. Alright. Let us see. We're going to need a few more of those. We're going to need 2 steel chests as well. These guys don't need to go up as far as I thought they had to. But we do need 2 long-handed inserters as well. Alright. Long-handed inserters. Ooh. Like so, and of course we need to make sure that these guys are hooked up. And then we're going to have our steel chests. And you guys are going to produce solar panels. Alright, these guys take quite a bit of time, but that's fine. We have time. Let's see, they need quite a few. They need more than 1 copper plate and 1 electronic circuit and 1 steel plate. And actually at this point, we could probably use 2 inserters over here. And then we can replace these with medium electrical poles. Let's see. There we go. That's better. Yep, production has started. Alright. This is going to help out a lot, I think. Alright, we also need more accumulators. We're going to have fast fields of accumulators, because these guys are not going to cut it. They're not going to help us through the night, I don't think. Also, we probably need to expand upon our iron ore production. Well, that's probably something that we can do in a later episode. So far, I feel pretty good about this. These guys are not dependent on coal, which saves down on all our logistics, basically, because we would have to have coal from either here or in the forest to go all the way up. That's a bit of a nuisance. I don't want to bother with that. Alternatively, we would have to expand over here. But getting production in that area would anger these bases up there as well. And that's a little bit annoying as well. So that's not where we're not going to deal with that at this point. Alright, let us see. How much have you produced? 3 already. Actually, they're pretty quick at producing this stuff. That's pretty sweet. So we can expand upon this a little bit more now. Why are you producing another one? I don't need you to. We have the factory for this. So every once in a while, we're just going to have to come back here, pick up some solar panels, and then just get started on the next batch. Ooh, and we're under attack. Ooh, crap! Oh, crap, 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 crap. I thought I was safe in that area. Apparently I am not. Fuck, now I need to run. We are going to have a lot of destroyed shit in that area. Fuck, fuck, fuck. This is not good. I thought I was going to be safe because there was a dense forest in the middle and oh man, it's so far away. Jesus. Alright, let us get onto the highway here. It's a little bit faster movement speed. They are destroying, well, nothing too expensive at the moment. But yeah, look at this. Fucking aliens, man. We have... It was only 1? Really? Really? Alright then. Didn't destroy too much. Everything looks to still be in order. Like, what did they destroy? Some objects, yeah. Like some transport belts. I guess... What the hell? Oh, it's still over here. Alright. Let's cancel production on this for now. We need to have another electrical mining drill to replace the one that was destroyed. Alright, so this is all working now. That is good. We are going to need some defenses, however. So let's see, this came from that base down there. So they came through the forest. And we probably need to make some room. So let's see, let's clear out this space right there. We're going to have these guys line up a little bit. We're going to have a wall. It's so useful having these grenades. It really is. Alright. Let's make sure that they cannot go down here. They have to go around these turrets. Let's get rid of this tree as well. Alright, and then after this we're going to go back down again. Like so. Yeah, we might as well drag this out. Go all the way. Also, we don't need this underground cable stuff here, or underground transport belt here anymore. Let's hook this up like so. And actually, we should add ammo in these guys, of course. But, let's see, they have 42, 16, 32. Let's get half in here, another 12 in there. And actually, I kind of want to have ammunition going up this way as well, but that's going to be too much of a nuisance, so I'm not going to deal with that for now. Anyway, we're going to deal with our power shortage on the next episode a little bit more. As for now, this was it. So please leave a like and a comment below if you enjoyed this content and want to see more. And I'll see you guys for whatever video I do next.